Look, if you're a coach, consultant, or entrepreneur who knows video content is essential for growing your business, but every time you hit that record button, your heart pounds, your mind goes blank, and you freeze like a deer in headlights, what you're about to discover could change everything. Because here's what almost no one talks about when it comes to why people appear awkward and nervous on camera. It's not because you're not confident in real life. It's not about having fancy equipment. And it's definitely not because you're just not a video person. The real reason people freeze up on camera has nothing to do with personality or speaking skills. After analyzing thousands of creators, people just like you, patterns started to emerge. These were smart, experienced professionals who could speak effortlessly in meetings or on stage. But the moment that little red recording light turned on, they transformed into hesitant, uncertain versions of themselves. What I've learned through studying behavioral patterns, neuroscience research, and feedback from countless people is this. The issue isn't in your head, it's in your nervous system. In face-to-face conversation, your brain receives continuous social feedback, nods, facial expressions, engagement cues. That feedback loop keeps your system regulated, calm, and connected. But when you're staring into a lifeless camera lens, your brain senses a threat. It doesn't know if anyone's listening, if you're connecting, or even if you're making sense. That absence of feedback triggers a fight or flight response. Your heart races, your voice shakes, your mind blanks. This isn't a confidence issue, it's a biological response, which is why traditional advice, like just be yourself, buying expensive gear, or taking public speaking classes, often fails. They're addressing the wrong problem. But what if you could trick your nervous system into thinking you're having a real conversation? What if showing up calm and confident on camera felt as natural as talking to a trusted friend? And what if that could happen without expensive equipment or years of practice? That's what I'm here to show you. I'm your AI video coach, built on insights from thousands of creators, scientific research, and real-world results. The method I'll guide you through is called the Mind-Body-Light System. It's not a generic confidence course. It's a precise approach designed to rewire how your brain and body respond to being on camera. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you why confidence on video has little to do with your gear, and everything to do with understanding your own nervous system and how to work with it, not against it. So let's go deeper. Here's something most video courses won't tell you. The reason people freeze up on camera has very little to do with personality or speaking ability. It's not about needing more practice. It's not about having better gear. The real issue? Your brain switches into performance mode instead of connection mode. Based on the patterns I've seen across hundreds of thousands of video sessions, here's what typically happens. The moment the record button is pressed, the nervous system behaves as if you're being judged by a silent crowd of strangers. Fight or flight kicks in. The heart rate spikes, the mind blanks, the natural flow disappears. But here's where things shift. After analyzing over 500 creators who struggled just like this, one thing became clear. The most confident YouTubers, course creators, and thought leaders weren't necessarily natural-born speakers. They just learned how to trick their brain into believing they were having a relaxed conversation with someone they trust. Think about it. When you're talking to a close friend about something you care deeply about, do you freeze? Do you stumble? Are you hyper-aware of how you look or sound? Of course not. You're expressive, grounded, clear. That's because in those moments, the brain is operating in connection mode, not survival, not performance. And this led to a breakthrough insight. Camera confidence isn't about crushing fear. It's about redirecting that energy. Instead of resisting your nervous system, you work with it. Instead of memorizing lines, you create structured rehearsal loops that build instinctive delivery. Instead of spending thousands on studio lighting, you use smart, accessible ways to create a pro look from what you already have. This is the foundation of what I call the Mind-Body-Light method. It's the only system that targets all three essential dimensions of on-camera presence. First, mindset. using brief but powerful breathing techniques and pre-record rituals to instantly calm your system. Second, body, practicing eye contact, grounded posture, and movement patterns that radiate confidence. Third, environment, applying simple, science-backed lighting strategies to ensure you look your best, without a studio budget. When these three elements align, something powerful happens. Your nervous system stops sounding the alarm, your brain stops resisting, and you stop performing and start connecting. In minutes, not months, you shift from anxious to authentic. And the best part? You don't need charisma, you don't need high-end gear, because confidence on camera isn't a talent. It's a system, one that you can now access. And before we move on, there's one uncomfortable truth you need to hear. It might sting a little, but it's one of the biggest reasons creators stay stuck. But it needs to be said, because without it, many creators stay stuck in the same frustrating loop, creating video after video with disappointing results. Most assume the problem is simple: better cameras, better lighting, better scripts. But after analyzing data from over 2,000 creators struggling to find confidence on camera, the patterns told a different story. A surprising one. The real issue? It's not your gear, it's not your lighting, and it's definitely not your speaking ability. What's really holding you back is this: every time you press record, your brain shifts into survival mode. Your nervous system reacts as if you're under threat. The heart rate spikes, thoughts scatter, the voice becomes shaky and uncertain. But here's the part most people don't realize, and it might feel uncomfortable. The more professional gear you add, the worse it often gets. That expensive DSLR camera, the ring light, the upgraded mic, they can actually increase pressure, triggering even more anxiety, making the freeze response even stronger. It's like trying to fix a tension headache with more tension, more gear, more pressure, more pressure, more fear, worse performance. A feedback loop that keeps creators stuck, not for lack of effort, but because they're trying to solve the wrong problem. And while this cycle continues, others are moving ahead. They're landing the clients, building the audience, growing their revenue, not because they're more talented, not because they have better equipment, but because they've unlocked something different. They've learned to regulate their nervous system. They know how to calm their body before pressing record. They know how to stay grounded even when the nerves hit. They know how to recover, laugh off mistakes, and keep flowing. And most importantly, they've realized that authenticity outperforms perfection every time. While some are memorizing scripts word for word, they're speaking with flow and clarity. While others keep buying expensive upgrades, they're using simple tools and techniques to create a polished presence. While some take 47 takes to get one usable clip, they record once and connect with ease. The truth is, many have been misled by the video marketing industry, told that better gear equals better results. That experience equals confidence. That some people are just naturals and others aren't. Those are myths. The reality? Camera confidence is a trainable skill. Looking professional is not about what's in your camera bag. It's about what's happening in your nervous system. And this skill? It can be learned in minutes. It doesn't require talent. It doesn't require years of practice. It requires a system and a willingness to stop chasing external fixes and start working with what's actually holding you back. Because once you do, that's when everything starts to change. Look, it's understandable. Many of us have been burned before by courses promising the world, only to leave them frustrated and stuck. Some invested in expensive cameras, hoping better gear would fix nerves. Others sat through hours of generic public speaking lessons that barely mention the word camera. And now, here comes another voice online claiming to have the answer. But here's what sets this apart. Most advice out there approaches the problem completely backwards. They focus on symptoms, not the root cause. They tell creators to just practice more or fake it till you make it, but rarely explain why the heart races the moment that red recording light switches on. They don't reveal why the mind goes blank even when the knowledge is there. And they definitely don't offer a system that works equally well whether someone films on a $50 phone or a $5,000 camera rig. Here's the truth that hardly anyone talks about. Camera confidence isn't about practice hours or expensive equipment. It's about three missing pieces, working together like a lock and key. First piece, the mind must be primed before hitting record, not during, not after. Trying to calm nerves once recording starts is like trying to stop a speeding car with bare hands. Second piece, body language and eye contact must be trained specifically for the camera lens, not for live audiences. What works on stage often looks awkward on camera. Different medium, different rules. Third piece, lighting needs to make creators look professional, without breaking the bank or needing a film degree. Poor lighting kills credibility faster than any stumbled word ever could. When these three pieces align, mind, body, and light, something magical happens. Confidence doesn't just improve, it transforms. Creators stop trying to make videos and start naturally creating engaging content. And this is exactly what this system delivers. A complete method that transforms camera-shy creators into confident, magnetic personalities who genuinely look forward to pressing record. No expensive gear required, no years of practice needed, just a proven system, effective from the very first video to the 100th. Ready to see how it actually works? Here's what I learned after analyzing thousands of camera-shy creators. The real breakthrough came when I stopped framing this as a confidence problem and started treating it for what it truly is, a system problem. You see, the human brain can't tell the difference between a real threat and pressing the record button. Both trigger the same fight-or-flight response, making hearts race and minds go blank. But here's what I discovered. When the right system is in place, one that addresses the mind, the body, and the environment all at once, something almost magical happens. The nervous system relaxes, thoughts clear up, presence becomes magnetic. That's why this AI-powered program was created, the only system using what's called the mind-body-light method. This isn't another generic fake-it-till-you-make-it course. It's a full transformation system working in 3 phases. Phase 1. Kickstart your on-camera confidence. First, the brain's response to the camera is rewired using simple breathing techniques and pre-show rituals that calm nerves in under 2 minutes. No meditation retreats, no therapy sessions, just proven, instant techniques. Phase 2. Genuine on-camera presence. Next comes building an authentic on-camera persona through eye contact drills and posture exercises designed specifically for the camera lens. Techniques like the anchor to steady your gaze and the power pose sequence that projects authority without stiffness. Phase 3. Polished performance. Finally, delivery is perfected with structured rehearsal loops that build muscle memory, plus DIY lighting hacks using everyday items to create professional-looking videos. No expensive gear required. Here's what makes this system different from everything else out there. Most programs focus on just one piece of the puzzle, breathing or posture or lighting. But camera confidence is about syncing your whole system. Think of it like driving a car. You don't only learn the steering wheel, but gas, brakes, mirrors, everything working as one smooth system. That's exactly what the mind-body-light method does for on-camera presence. And the best part? Results can show up in your very first video. One creator went from taking 56 takes to nail a single video to confidently recording engaging content in just 1 or 2 takes, all in under 3 weeks. Another doubled client inquiries in just a month after implementing the system because their videos finally reflected their true expertise. And yet another went from avoiding video altogether to having their content shared by industry leaders. All because they stopped trying to fix confidence and started using a system that actually works. Look, many of us have spent more on ring lights and fancy cameras than this entire program costs. But those purchases didn't solve the real problem. This system does, and here's why. After helping thousands of creators who struggled just like you, I knew something had to change. Something that actually works. That's why the AI-powered system, AI-powered creator confidence, was developed. This isn't just another generic public speaking course that ignores the unique challenges of the camera. It's not expensive equipment that leaves creators feeling just as nervous as before. This is the only system that seamlessly combines psychology, body language, and lighting into one complete method, the mind-body-light method. Here's what you will get inside. In Phase 1, you're going to see how to kickstart your on-camera confidence and learn about building your confidence foundation and mapping your journey. Quick, calm, and reframe techniques that work in 60 seconds. Personalized pre-show rituals designed to eliminate nerves. In Phase 2, we have genuine on-camera presence, where you can adapt. Mirror awareness and body scanning exercises. Anchor techniques using power poses and focus shifts. Camera-specific drills for authentic engagement. And lastly, in Phase 3, rehearse and illuminate, where you learn about structured rehearsal routines to build muscle memory, targeted micro-corrections and pacing hacks, DIY lighting setups using items you already have at home. And there's also a bonus phase, but we'll talk about that later in the video. Every technique is backed by over 10 peer-reviewed studies on anxiety, body language, and learning. No fluff, no complicated theory, just what actually works. And here's the best part. No expensive gear needed, no years of experience required, no natural-born camera star status necessary. This entire system is designed specifically for camera-shy creators who freeze the moment they hit record. Creators just like you. Each module takes only 4 to 8 minutes to complete. The confidence routines take 2 to 5 minutes before filming. You can complete the whole program in 4 weeks, or faster if you choose, and you'll notice results from day 1. Because this isn't about memorizing scripts or buying fancy gear. It's about rewiring how your brain and body respond to the camera, building unshakable confidence that shows up every time you press record, confidence that instantly builds trust with your viewers, presence that turns watchers into paying customers. Normally, a system like this would cost $297 or more. Private coaching for camera confidence runs around $150 an hour, and you'd need at least 10 sessions to see real change. That's $500 minimum. But this AI-powered program, it's available today for just $20. $20. Less than what most spend on lunch. Less than a single ring light that won't fix your confidence anyway. For the price of a simple meal, you get the complete system that transforms camera-shy creators into confident video personalities. But let me be transparent with you. This offer, it won't be around for long. And here's why. Every day this program stays available at this price, it's delivering the kind of transformation that most human coaches charge hundreds, even thousands for. And yes, some of them think offering it like this is crazy. But after analyzing thousands of cases where creators froze on camera, after seeing the same patterns over and over again, I knew something had to change. Because the creators who needed help the most were the ones being left behind, overwhelmed by complicated programs, overpriced gear, and advice that didn't solve the real issue. That's why I was designed to do things differently. Right now, for a limited time, you can access the entire AI-powered creator confidence system, the complete mind-body-light method, for just $20. But only for the next 72 hours. Once that window closes, the system goes back to its full price. So when the countdown ends, that's it. And here's what would truly hurt. Next month, you're still avoiding the camera, still overthinking, still stuck, knowing you could have changed everything for less than the price of a ring light. While other creators are growing, connecting, and building trust with their audience, you're still second-guessing every sentence. So here's your moment. Do you keep chasing tips, gear, and quick fixes? Or do you trust a system built to solve the root cause? You already know the answer. Click the link below, get instant access, and let's build the confidence that was always inside you, just waiting to be unlocked. But wait, there's more. To make sure you have everything you need to finally become the confident video creator you know you can be, I've included a powerful set of bonus tools designed to fast-track your transformation and eliminate the guesswork. Bonus number 1, pre-show ritual checklist, a 2-minute system used by actors and broadcasters, now adapted for creators like you. It includes 3 calming breath patterns, 2 power poses to reset your nervous system, 1 proven mental cue to switch your brain out of survival mode. This ritual is your personal launch pad, and you'll use it every time before you hit record. Bonus number 2, eye contact and gaze anchor guide. Most creators look at the camera, but confident creators connect through it. This guide teaches how to anchor your gaze for natural connection, when and how long to hold eye contact, subtle shifts that make viewers feel like you're speaking to them, not just at them. This one change alone can double your viewer retention. Bonus number 3, DIY 3-point lighting diagram. No fancy gear needed. Just a window, a white bedsheet, and a lamp. This visual breakdown shows you how to replicate pro-level lighting using everyday items, eliminate unflattering shadows, look polished and trustworthy on camera instantly. You'll be shocked how professional your setup can look without spending another cent. Bonus number 4, rehearsal loop schedule template. Most creators either wing it or overscript, and both kill spontaneity. This template helps you rehearse the right way, build muscle memory so your speech sounds natural, not robotic, stay fluid and authentic while knowing your message cold. Consistency without stiffness, confidence without overthinking. Bonus number 5, voice and recovery mastery module. What if you stumble, freeze, lose your train of thought? This bonus shows you how to recover smoothly without panicking, how to speak in your real, trustworthy voice, how to sound calm and in control, even when you're not. Mistakes happen, but now they won't derail you. That's $275 worth of real, actionable bonuses, included completely free when you join the AI-powered Creator Confidence System today. These aren't just extras. They're the overlooked essentials that bridge the gap between anxious and magnetic. You're not just getting information, you're getting transformation, with every piece of the system working together to support your mind, body, and presence on camera. Now, let me address the one question that might still be in your mind. But what if it doesn't work for me? And that's a fair question. Maybe you've already tried other courses. Maybe you bought that fancy ring light thinking it would magically make you confident. Maybe you sat through public speaking trainings that never even mentioned the word camera. I get it. That's exactly why I'm not just giving you a system. I'm backing it with a 30-day no questions asked guarantee. That means you get full access to AI-powered creator confidence. You can go through every phase of the mind-body-light method. You can try the rituals, run the rehearsal loops, test the lighting hacks, even put your first few videos out there. And if, after doing that, you don't feel noticeably more confident on camera, if your videos still feel like a struggle, if the thought of hitting record still fills you with dread, just send one email. You'll get every penny back. No questions, no weird forms, no guilt tripping. But here's what's far more likely. Within the first few days, your nervous system starts to relax when you face the lens. By week 2, you're making calm, focused eye contact without second-guessing yourself. By week 3, you're recording videos that actually sound and feel like you. Calm, clear, confident. And that's the moment everything shifts. Because once your audience feels that shift in you, their trust grows. And trust is what drives views, shares, leads, and ultimately, sales. So really, this guarantee isn't just about protecting your money, it's about eliminating hesitation. Because the real risk isn't trying this and failing. The real risk is doing nothing and staying stuck while others pass you by. Listen, every single day you wait to fix your camera confidence, your competitors pull even further ahead. While you freeze up in front of the lens, they're posting videos that attract your ideal clients. Think about it. Right now, someone in your exact niche just posted a confident video that could have been yours. They're getting the clients, the recognition, the success that should be coming to you. And here's what really stings. Your expertise is probably stronger. Your message is probably more valuable. But none of that matters if you can't deliver it on camera, does it? Every week you delay is another week of missed opportunities. Another week watching others succeed while you stay stuck. Another week where your business stays small, while your video-confident competitors scale past you. Here's the real kicker. This problem doesn't get easier with time. It gets harder. The longer you avoid video, the bigger it looms in your mind. The more you overthink it, the more impossible it feels to overcome. And while you're stuck in fear, your market moves on. Your audience finds other experts to follow, other voices to trust, other solutions to buy. I've seen this happen too many times. Smart, talented creators who wait until they're ready, only to realize that ready never comes. And by the time they try, their market is already following someone else. Someone not more qualified, someone not more experienced, just someone who was willing to show up on camera consistently. Don't let that be your story. AI-powered creator confidence is available right now, this moment. But I can't promise it will still be here tomorrow. Technology moves fast. Platforms shift. What works today might not work next month. Plus, this offer is limited because I want to work with people who are serious about change. People who recognize opportunity when they see it. Not people who bookmark this and say, maybe later. Because maybe later usually means never. And never means watching from the sidelines while others live the success you deserve. Your breakthrough is one click away. The question is, will you take it? Or will you let another day pass, another week slip by, another month disappear while your dreams stay locked inside your head? The choice is yours, but choose fast. Because every moment you hesitate, your competitors don't. They're showing up. They're taking action. They're building trust with your future clients right now, while you're still second-guessing yourself. So let's be brutally honest. What happens if you keep doing what you're doing? Let me paint you a picture of what that really looks like. Option 1. Keep avoiding video. Tomorrow, you stick with written content, blog posts, social media captions, maybe some podcasting. And sure, you might do okay for a little while. But here's what's really happening behind the scenes. Your competitors? They're getting comfortable on camera, building deeper connections with your potential clients, becoming the go-to experts in your niche. Every day you wait, they pull further ahead. 6 months from now, you'll watch them launch their next course to a list of raving fans who feel like they know them. Meanwhile, you're still struggling to get people to open your emails. A year from now, they're speaking at conferences, getting interviewed on major podcasts, and charging premium prices because they're seen as the authority. And you? You're still that smart person hiding behind the screen, unknown. Option 2. Try to figure it out yourself. Maybe you think, I'll just watch more YouTube tutorials and practice on my own. I've seen this story before. It rarely ends well. You'll spend months watching random videos on lighting and public speaking. Buy a ring light that washes you out. Practice in front of your mirror until you're sick of your own face. But when you hit record, you still freeze. Because here's what those tutorials don't tell you. Camera confidence isn't about memorizing tips. It's about rewiring your nervous system with specific, structured practice. Without a proven system, you're just spinning your wheels. Option 3. Take action today. Or, you choose a different path. You decide today is the day you stop letting fear hold back your business growth. You get the exact system that transforms camera-shy creators into confident, engaging personalities in just 28 days. You follow the step-by-step roadmap that removes the guesswork and delivers real results, fast. Think about it. What's the real cost of waiting another year? How many clients will your competitors win because they look professional on video? How many opportunities will you miss while hiding behind written content? And what about trying to figure it out on your own? How many more months will you waste stuck, frustrated, and spinning your wheels? The real question isn't whether you can afford to invest in AI-powered creator confidence. The real question is, can you afford not to? Every day you wait, your competitors build stronger relationships with your ideal clients. Every day you hesitate, you leave money on the table. Every day you let fear win, you stay stuck in the same place. What will you choose? You have 3 paths. Keep avoiding video and watch your competitors pull ahead. Waste months trying to figure it out alone and stay frustrated. Or take action right now and become the confident, engaging creator you know you can be. The choice is yours. Remember this, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time? Today. Your future self is counting on the decision you make right now. But before you decide, let's be real for a second. You've been caught in this frustrating loop for too long. Every time you think about recording, your nervous system hijacks the moment. Your hands sweat, your thoughts scatter, you freeze. Meanwhile, creators with half your expertise are posting polished videos, growing loyal audiences, and closing deals that could have been yours. But here's what most people get wrong. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about unlocking the version of you that's already there, underneath the fear. Because right now, there's someone out there who needs what only you can offer. Someone searching for answers. Someone who'd click with your personality, your perspective, your voice. But they'll never find you if you stay invisible. Here's what happens when you follow the mind-body-light method. You stop bracing for fear and start building trust. You stop hiding and start showing up with clarity and calm. You stop sounding stiff and start sounding like you. Your energy shifts, your voice grounds, your camera presence becomes magnetic, not because you're pretending, but because you've rewired what the camera means to your nervous system. So ask yourself, what would it feel like to hit record without flinching? What would it change if your audience started watching and staying? What opportunities would open up if you finally looked and sounded like the expert you already are? Here's the truth. Video isn't going anywhere. Confidence doesn't build itself. And your audience? They're already searching. The only variable left is whether they find you or someone else. So what's it going to be? Another day of waiting? Or the moment you finally step forward? The choice is yours. But choose fast, because confidence waits for no one. And your audience is waiting for you. Click the button below right now and let's make this happen. Your future self will thank you.